Well, well. Siblings can be maleficent. Both can be a blessing and a curse. Both can be your best friends and your worst enemies. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have siblings, you would agree that more than once we had this fights. But no matter how thick the blood and water is, strangely we get pleasure seeing some blood coming out from them. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Weya, the third amongst the four sisters I have. Adorable, innocent, cute. But she has this special way of getting into my nerves. That no matter what she does, everything is just wrong. Wrong! Wrong! She can really piss me off big time. I call her my Maleficent Sis. And tonight, allow me to reminisce of those times I've had with her. Celebrate that weird bond, regardless who won our fights. It was one of those times where I felt like eating a local cherry fruit. Its tree stood high and mighty near our house. Going through it means climbing a ladder to the roof. Eating the fruit while laying down and humming la 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 was like pure bliss until that joy was taken away by my sister, who removed the ladder just like that. No ladder means being trapped on the roof. Worse, father is about to be back. The scene was typical of the cartoon show Tom and Jerry. No negotiation. It was an immediate retaliation. World War III, it was. The adrenaline in me made me what we call nowadays as parkour, which is defined as going from reference A to reference B, using your obstacle to increase your efficiency. And my sister froze and received unimaginable physical attacks and blows that can qualify as child abuse. Winner, myself. And the battle continues. After selling some copper wires and newspapers to a nearby junkyard, the treat would usually be an ice cream treat. And my sister's radar would always find a way to detect it. She uttered, "Can I have some?" Those words meant ready, set, go for me. And so we chased, and then the unthinkable happened. I slipped, I stumbled, I fell, and my very 8-year-old chin hammered a decade-old fire hydrant. And my mom, seeing me covered with blood, doused me with a drum of water. That was the first ever ice bucket challenge happening in our place. Winner, Weya. Fast forward 2012. My sister is facing the biggest challenge of her life. This time, not with her mortal enemy, not with a man with a knife-like scar. This time, my sister had an accident. And she was 50-50. Doctors advised that she has to undergo 3 months therapy. But like the true Maleficent warrior in her, she fought it courageously and was made even braver by the support of my mom, my sister, and the rest of our siblings. Winner, all of us. For that incident brought unity to our hearts. Tennis legends Serena Williams and Venus Williams, when they play doubles, they are forces to be reckoned with. But when they compete against each other, it can get very ugly. In 1920s, German brothers Adolf and Rudolf Dassler created a shoe company together. And as the business boomed, and so did the tension, World War II officially split them. Adolf created what is Adidas now, and Rudolf created what is Puma now. Anil Ambani, the younger brother of Mukesh Ambani, Asia's richest young man, had some trouble paying off its debts. And his big brother, Mukesh Ambani, saved him from his jail time. My dear fellow Toastmasters, we get furious when our ladders are missing. But we learn something after that. We become more patient. We get wounds from our ice cream stripe, but there is a lesson after that. We become more forgiving. We experience tragedies in life, but later on we realize that our families are always at our back. My dear fellow Toastmasters, there is all that Weya in each and one of us. Weya could be your office mate who always disagrees with you every time, but is cooperative enough and professional enough whenever the need arises. Weya could be that Toastmaster who's a devil's advocate, bringing out the best in each one of us. Weya could be those countries which are rival to one another, but when the time needs, they lend their helping hand. My dear fellow Toastmasters, in these times where bullying and discriminating becomes a trend, where borders and walls separates us, let us remember our origin. That regardless of race, we are all brothers and sisters. Back to you.